real nigga radio.
I don't trust words no more, my nigga. I trust motherfucking action. A nigga can make his motherfucking mouth say anything. How he moves tells me everything. Bond Simmons, talk to these lame ass niggas, dog.
This next story is Jam Master Jay, me, going in. After the whole Mary J. Blige thing, right? This was maybe 2 years or something after the. I'm bad with the dates exactly. It would take me time to see. The drug dealer in my neighborhood, Fat Cav, right? OG. He probably about the age I am now. You know what I'm saying? He probably was damn near 40, 30. Like, so Cav spent through the block. Well, we gonna hop in the back of the Jeep with Cav on. We going to Coliseum. So we go to Coliseum. I'm sitting in the car. We sitting in the back of the Jeep, you know what I mean? Fucking around, me and my man Nook. He comes back to the Jeep with Jam Master Jay. And he telling Jam Master Jay, yo, my young boy's back there. My young boy back there nice. I always knew how to rap since I was 8, 9 years old. At this point, I'm probably like 17. He says, bring him to the studio. So later on, right, a few hours later, we get to the studio. This is the same studio that, you know, rest in peace, that he got killed at, you know what I mean? I wound up going to that studio a few times after that. Shout out to Hall of Fame Studios, which it is now. I mean, ran by my man Teardrops, Jewels. They got their Hall of Fame media. They doing their thing. They still keeping Jam Master Jay's memories alive, moves, and all of that stuff. So we get to the studio, we get buzzed in, we come upstairs. So we come into this little room, it's like a production, like a kind of like a pre-production room or something like that. So we get in there. So he likes, let me hear something. So I think I spit a rap for him or whatever. You can tell him also I said I spit a rap for him, right? But I spit a rap for him, so I spit some bars for him. And he was like, I could tell he was impressed. So then he said, now in hindsight, I know why he said this, but then I didn't understand. So he said, I ain't really been working on no hip hop. I've been working on some R&B though. Let me hear how you sound to one of these beats or whatever. So, you know what I mean? But mind you, now thinking, you know what I mean, as an adult, as a person that been, you know, doing this, whatever, I understand he wanted to see, you know, versatility and how you could, you know what I mean, just hard rapping. Can you, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be Mace or you gonna be G Dat, you know what I mean? He puts a R&B beat on. It wasn't like slow R&B, it was like poppy, some radio kind of R&B, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, it wasn't nothing I was really into, but, you know what I mean, I rapped to. I was very unprofessional because I was not, and that's why a key theme of this is not only being prepared for your blessing, but it's professionalism, right? Because I was always inconsistent, like I said, with my creating, with my rapping. Like I was always really good, but I wasn't writing songs and putting songs together. I wasn't that disciplined or that positive. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was a little shithead. So I was, you know what I mean, more, you know what I mean? I rap to the R&B beat. I mean, Nook raps to the R&B beat too, and he was impressed. He was like, yo, he's like, all right. He was like, yo, yeah, I got some potential, and he was like, yo, especially you. He pointed to me like, yo, but then he asked me. He says, you got any songs you did? I'm like, nah, I ain't had no. Mind you, I always wanted to rap, but I was inconsistent. So if I had a song or something, it probably was a song. I might have had a song I did with somebody 4 years ago. I ain't never know what that was at. Like I definitely wasn't in a studio making songs. I have been in the studio up until that point, but I wasn't doing nothing. So I didn't have a song. I didn't have a freestyle. I didn't even really have. What I spit to him was rhymes I can remember that I wrote for, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah. And he was honest with me. He was like, listen, man, I like you. And I could give you an opportunity, but the problem I have with that is that you're not, basically, I don't know if it's just exact words, but he basically like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? People was beating down my door And people come to me all the time. He told me just like that. People come to me all the time for me to help them with the music. And they got whole demos. They got whole songs. Like, you know what I'm saying? It basically like then for me to just let you skip the line, for me to do everything, and you ain't doing nothing, like it's crazy. And then thinking now in hindsight is my professionalism, because like damn, like I don't want a person that I got a hard work beats talent. So if I got a person that's great and then I got a person that's good, but the good person it got their stuff together and he's gonna be this great person, I might have to chase him around. I'm gonna go with the good person. You know what I mean? So he's telling me like, yo, you ain't do a song or something. Go to a studio, not here. Go to a studio, a song, make a demo. You know what I mean? Show some, you know what I mean, that you really want this, like, and then bring it to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, alright. That went in here. Psh, psh. Alright. That was cool. I wasn't thinking that when he told me. When he told me, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. But I wasn't. I forgot about it the next day. You know what I mean? So like I was, you know what I mean? 2 days later, I wasn't thinking about shithead, doing little shithead stuff. So I wound up getting arrested and going, you know what I mean? Getting trapped through the system, and you know what I'm saying? For your blessing, which obviously I wasn't, and professionalism, which I wasn't, because I didn't understand. See, you be running with people, and the hate is real, man. The person next to you, and you know what? And I don't even blame them, because it's not even personal. It's a human element, and you need wisdom and grounding from the divine source to be able to navigate with clarity through your own envious and jealous and sinful ways that may come out. You know what I'm saying? Because we all could be guilty of that. So it's not here to say, yo, dudes be, it's like, nah, dudes be being human, and if you're not focused on the task at hand, if you're not dealing with that understanding, then you're not gonna be in a position where you can. Professionalism is huge, and for me, it was, I always thought that I was musically talented, dedicated, and I wasn't, because I thought my social life and, you know, being amongst, having the camaraderie with my peers was more important than me, because it's hard being great. And to be great, you gotta do great things. And you gotta separate from the pack sometimes. And our human instinct is to have camaraderie and to be accepted. And to walk that path and to be great, the path of greatness is a long path, and it's a lonely path. And I couldn't succumb to my loneliness. I needed the block. I needed embarking on that journey and being lonely and doing that wasn't, I can't say it wasn't an option for me. I didn't even understand that I had to do that, or you know what I'm saying? So maybe I didn't look, I mean, maybe I did deflect that subconsciously out of fear. The message I got to give to you is that you need to be professional. You need to be, if you good at something, if you trying to cash in on something, if you can write books, if you can paint pictures, if you can bake cookies really good, and you being, you know what I'm saying, and you want to, whatever it is, have those recipes down pack. Have that butter on standby. Make sure your electricity is popping. Make sure your boxes and all that is so, and make sure you baking some good things and you ready to, you know what I'm saying, you got that box ready. So when somebody call and say, we need cookies or we need cakes, you're not sitting around here like, I'm the best baker in town. I gotta go to the store and get my butter and go get this and get that. And man, somebody be the shop that pulled up there with cupcakes that don't taste nothing like yours and be made a whole meal while you looking for butter. So, you know, that's a little metaphor, but, you know, it works like that. So being professional, man, and being ready, being prepared, stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Little things like that we say, little slick sayings that you hear people and you may repeat them, but you don't live by these things. You know what I'm saying? That's another form of being professionalism. You know, integrity ties into that. You know what I'm saying? Living what you say. Integrity and professionalism is hand in hand with discipline and you know what I mean? Ultimately, of course, they all fall under the umbrella of wisdom, but that's another story for another day. You know what I mean? So if you learn from my mistakes, you hat on, and put your best foot forward, do your due diligence. If you presenting something, make sure you well studied and got your information, whatever. Like I said, man, if it's music, make sure your bars is ready. Make sure you got a demo. Make sure you got something polished. Make sure you got a good video ready to go. So, you know, when the opportunity presents itself, you can seize it. You can grab that. Peace and love. Like I said, I'm doing this because I'm not on here trying to get 1 million subscribers and 1 million likes. Of course, that'd be great, but that's not gonna change the way I feel about myself. I'm here doing this. It's what I have to do for what I've been given. It's what I wanna do. It's what completes me. My superpower is love. You know what I'm saying? So when I display and I give that love, it makes me feel satisfied inside and complete and happy. So this is what I need to do, like breathing air. I need to be giving love and giving information and shining light. Like I need to teach and reveal truth and reality. That's what we want to do. It's an accumulation of a lot of study and understanding and things that I'm, you know, bringing to you in a matter for a pat on the back. All praise go to the Most High. So I ain't here looking for praise. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm doing this out of subscribe to the channel, comment, tell a friend, DM me on Instagram at tnartwear.com or tnartwear on Instagram too, y'all heard? Peace.
Real nigga radio.
I don't trust words no more, my nigga. I trust motherfucking action. A nigga can make his motherfucking mouth say anything. How he moves tells me everything. Simmons, talk to these lame ass niggas, dawg.